we could start now.
Okay, so today's group number 3. Our project is MindSync. My name is Daria.
I'm Larry.
And my name is Mohammed Aziz.
I'm Drake.
I'm Michael. My name is Nihar.
All right.
Okay, so we can start. So our vision is to become the global leader in active cognitive training by empowering people to master their focus and creativity through scientifically validated neurotechnology delivered in an engagement and gamified format. So our proposition it goes beyond the passive meditation apps and generic brain games by offering the real measurable cognitive improvement through active neurofeedback training. So basically, our platform uses real-time EEG biofeedback, allowing the neural games to respond directly to the user's brain activity and create a personalized training experience that accelerates progress. So why is it matters? Because the first thing, it's you actually see how your brain performs in the real time. The second is the training adapts to your brain state, and not the other way around. The third thing is progress is tracked with the objective data-driven metrics. And the last one is sessions are so fast, accessible, grounded in neuroscience. So the MindSync is the only platform that combines the clinical grade neurofeedback with the compelling gameplay, enabling users to build the peak focus and creativity flow through interactive and enjoyable experience. Could we go to the next slide? Oh. So the problem is the first thing is chronic distraction. So it makes it difficult to maintain deep and focus needed for the high impact work. The second thing is a mental fatigue of limits of creative and thinking and reduces overall performance. The third is existing tools that meditation apps and generic brain games, so passive, non-personalized, and offers no measurable cognitive improvement. And for the last one, the users lack an engagement, scientifically grounded method to train their focus and creativity rather than simply just track and or observe it. Could we go to the next slide?
So yeah, the target and opportunity. So our ideal customer profile types. So our primary user targets are the professionals aged from 25 to 45, which are working in high demand fields like tech, consulting, design, or entrepreneurship, and who need peak mental performances. And our secondary user targets are students and anyone who work in a creative environment. So what is the market size and opportunity? So the total addressable market is uh, so while operating within the digital health and neurotech market, it was valued at 211 billion in 2024 and is projected to reach nearly to 660 billion by 2030. And what are the key growth drivers? So the first one is the remote work, which is increasing in demands for tool to manage productivity at homes, wearable tech, which is also a growing consumer adoption of health tracking devices, and AI personalization, which is in demand for adaptive and data-driven user experiences. Next slide, please. So what is the solution we came up with? So we came up with the headband. So it measures the user wears an EEG headband that reads brainwave data in a real time. It trains as while user plays a neural game like Focus Flow, where gameplay is controlled directly by the focus level. Let's say, for example, a game which has a ball balances only when you concentrate. And to improve our device, we have provided an AI-driven dashboard which tracks cognitive progress and visualizes the brain state to personalize for any future sessions. So the problem we are addressing here is active versus passive. So unlike the passive meditation app, like Calm, MindSync provides active training with objective biofeedbacks to fight mental fatigue and deep work mastering, so which basically combats chronic distraction by training the brain to sustain deep work states through measurable engagements. Next slide, please.
MindSync operator on three main revenue streams. First, our core SaaS subscription model, we offer the three tries. A free plan with basic focus game and limited analytics. A pro plan for $12.99 per monthly with full AI personalization and unlimited training. And a elite plan $24.99 per monthly, which include advanced neurofeedback models and deep analysis. Second, we generate revenue through B2B license, comparing pay per employee to access productive and wellness dashboards. And third, we partner with AIG hardware manufacturers through affiliate revenue sharing. Our finance targets are clear. We aim to keep customer acquisition cost below $50, achieve a lifetime value above $200, and maintain gross margin over 80% through our SaaS model. The position MindSync as a highly scalable and sustainable business. Next page, please. To validate our solution, we conduct over 40 customers interviews. 80% report daily focused problems at work or during study, and 68% said Meditation's app didn't deliver measurable improvements. Our early prototype testing showed strong results. Users experienced a 22% increase in a sustained focus with an average of 3.4 sessions per week. We have also gained early traction. Over 120 people join our waitlist within 2 weeks. The strongest interest comes from students, tech professionals, and creative workers. Market validation is also clear. No exiting comparison combines real-time AIG AI personality and game file training in a single platform. And the neurotechnology market is projected to grow from 211 billion to 660 billion by 2030, confirming strong long-term demand. Next page, please.
So moving on to the marketing and sales strategy. So firstly, we must identify the target market and the niche for our product. So our target market is going to be professionals who are in the tech industry, design industry, consulting, or in entrepreneurship, as well as students and individuals who are in creative industries. And so the customer acquisition will be done through digital marketing, which includes apps like Instagram, Facebook, website ads, etc., influencer partnerships, invite-only beta launches for users, and referral rewards that the users have access to. So for the pricing of the product, we have the free option, which gives the user limited games. We have the pro option, which is going to be $12.99 a month, which will increase the selection of games, and the elite subscription, which will be $25 a month. And so moving on to the distribution channels, we have the iOS and Android app stores, any website subscriptions, and email marketing and potential business partnerships. And so lastly, the marketing strategy, we will emphasize awareness. So focusing as a skill you can train. We will be emphasizing engagement. So we'll be showing off user testimonials of the product. Additionally, we'll also be emphasizing conversion. So we'll have a limited time pro discounts for users. And lastly, we'll have retention. So in the product, we'll have gamification like streaks for the users and etc., to keep them engaged with the product. And so next slide. To ensure that the project is a success, we have 6 key roles in the project. We have the co-founder and lead software engineer, the game developer, the data scientist, the UX, UI designer, and the neuroscience advisor. So the co-founder has a PhD in computational neuroscience, 10 plus years in EEG signal or processing and cognitive modeling, is a former MIT Media Lab researcher, and an architect of MindSync real-time neurofeedback engine. Our co-founder and lead software engineer has a B.SC in software engineering. They are a full stack developer specializing in scalable SaaS. They lead the backend API systems and mobile development. And lastly, they ensure performance, security, and reliability. Next, we have our game developer who has an M.SC in interactive media and game design. They will design neural training games, which are grounded in behavioral psychology. And as well, they are an expert in gamification tied to real-time EEG data. Next, we have our data scientist who has an M.SC in artificial intelligence. They will build personalization recommendation algorithms, and they will lead statistics on engagement and cognitive performance. Our UX and UI designer has a B.DES in digital product design. They will be crafting intuitive interfaces for complex neurofeedback data, and they will also be focusing on clarity and accessibility and retention on our platform. And lastly, we have our neuroscience advisor, who is an M.D in cognitive neurology, who is an M.D cognitive neurology specialist. They will ensure scientific validity of the EEG interpretation, and they will ensure that it aligns with MindSync with evidence-based cognitive science. And so next slide.
Okay. So lead to financials. As we were planned, we already have enough funding to support the early stage of our project, and this money will be used for product development, marketing, and daily operation. Our monthly cost is under control, so in that way, you can manage our money in a smart and safe way. And we expect our app to start making profit in about 1.5 years. This means our business model is realistic and not risky. They also show that our project has strong value in the market. And for the future, our number of users will increase step by step as more people use our product, and the income will grow every year. With the stable income and control cost, our app can become a long-term and stable company. And for competition, there are 3 main competitors in the market. Headspace is mainly the meditation. Peak is for brain games, and Muse is a brain device that help people relax. They are popular products, but they also have clear problem. Most of them do not provide real-time brain feedback. Users cannot clearly see their brain activity. They also not very personalized, so different people get almost the same experience. The interaction is limited, and user may lose interest after some time. And our app is different. We offer real-time brain feedback, so user can directly see how their brain is working. We also use fun game training to improve focus and creativity. In addition, our AI system give each user a personal training plan based on their own data, and become user can clearly see their improvement. They feel more motivated to keep using our product, and this makes our app more interesting, more useful, and more competitive in the market. And that is why we believe our app has strong potential for the future.
Okay, for the code of ethics, our project follows the strict code of ethics because we're dealing with sensitive data, and we put privacy first. The EEG data is extremely personal, so everything is encrypted and protected at every stage of the system. Second, we focus on transparency. Users always know what data is collected how it's used, and they can use it at any time. Thirdly, we prioritized user well-being. Our training features are designed to help others uh, to improve their focus and stress levels. We also make sure the platform provides fair access. What I mean is there's no discrimination based on the ability, background, or identity. Everyone have to get equal treatment and equal opportunity inside the system. Finally, we ensure accountability. This means um, scheduled audits, ongoing monitoring, reviewing data to make sure everything remains ethical and safe. Um at the great at the greatest ethical risk for the system, like ours, is a potential misuse or breach of EEG data, because brain data is uniquely sensitive and any leak could be harmful. So to control this risk, we use a strong encryption, limited retention, bias checks, and informed consent process. Next slide, please. For the investment and use of funds, for the MindSync to reach as next stage, we are seeking around 450K in funding. This investment will allow us to complete development, to launch the product, and to scale in stable and secure way. So when we see the percentage of the funds, the first 40% goes toward the product development. This includes improving the integration, expanding the AI, and refining the user interface. The next 20% will support our cloud infrastructure and hosting, and ensures that the platform stays fast, reliable, and secure. The next 20% gonna go to the market and launch activities, so we can really reach early adaptations to education, wellness, and performing training. The next 20%, we just use the first 10% of it to dedicate to research and compliance, especially to maintain strong data and ethical standards. And the remaining 10% covers strategic team expansion, so we can grow our engineering and customer support capabilities. What investors get from this? For the investors, this is a chance to earn equity and scalable platform positions in a rapidly growing newer technology and newer wellness market. So as we grow our user base, the model allows the investment to grow with it. Shortly, we can say the funds accelerate the product and they secure and prepare the mindset to fast growing industry. I guess we are done the presentation. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Yep. What do you think, guys?
Okay, I hope it's fine.